Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth. If it is your first time here, you are very welcome. Feel free to subscribe to this channel because I'm sure you'll find something you like. Today, I'm going to tell you about my experience becoming a mom. Yes, because I've never talked about it, so I thought now is time. Yeah, I feel more free and more comfortable. There was nothing extreme, but I feel more comfortable now to talk about it since I'm 4 months postpartum now. So yeah, I think I might know a little bit, especially about the mom part. So I think I can share my experience, and I hope it might encourage someone, and someone can learn one or two things out of my own experience. So first of all, let's put things into perspective. I got married at the end of January 2023. The 28th, I had my church wedding. So I'm counting everything being official from that date. Although we went to the municipality some days before, but I'm counting the 28th as the official date. So I got married at the 28th, and in that same week, I don't want to give too much information, but if you know how the women's cycle work, the period cycle and stuff, it was, I think, after 2 or 3 weeks that I was in that, how do they call it? My ovulation and everything's happened again. So after 2 weeks. So I was expecting my period. Let me not give too much information, please. Yes, I was expecting my period at the end of February. Okay. One thing about me, before I got married and all this stuff, or before I got pregnant, to put it that way, my period was always consistent. It was the most consistent thing in my life, to put it that way. It would not miss any day, it would not miss any time. It would come exactly the day it's supposed to come. So, knowing that, I was expecting my period at the end of February. I waited Thursday because I had an app. The what's it called? What's the name of that app again? The Flow app. Flow, yes, Flow, right? Yeah, the Flow app. I have the Flow app, so I was started to use it as a tracker. So it gave me the day that my period was supposed to come. So I waited, nothing. I waited second day, nothing. I remember one of these days I saw something small. I thought, okay, it's about to come. I remember wearing my pad, everything, because yeah, normally it would give me a small sign, and after an hour it will start, running. Okay. I waited, nothing. 2 hours, nothing. Half of a day, nothing. I was like, what's happening? And I wait the third day. I was like, no, something is funny here. But the first thing that came to my mind, I might be pregnant, knowing that my period was not long after my wedding and how the whole ovulation thing goes. So I was like, it might be possible, right? And yeah, let's skip that part. I wanted to say something, but let's do that. So knowing that, with that at the back of my head, I was like, it might be possible that I am pregnant. So let me do a pregnancy test because, as I said, I would never miss my period on a normal day. So at the 2nd of March, yes, March the 2nd, I now did my pregnancy test very early in the morning because normally they say the test says you should use, or they say you should use the first urine of that day. So it was right after 12 o'clock. I rushed, I did it at I had the one you need to put drop you need to drip it 4 times. The moment the fourth drop reached that thing, it just went. I was like, okay, it is happening. I was happy. I was normal. I don't know. I was happy. At the other hand, I was chill. And I went to my husband, and my husband, if you're expecting my husband to ginger you, forget about it. I went to him, I told him, honey, see, love, we're expecting. He was like, oh, thank you, congratulations, thank you, Lord. We started praying. and that was it. That's how I found out that I was pregnant. So it was very early. The funny thing is, before I got married, I think 2 months, I know one day I was praying. I was always meditating in my mind, in my head, praying and stuff. And the Holy Spirit was telling me, or the Lord was talking to me and said, it was like, you would get pregnant very early. But for me, 3 months, 6 months, that's early enough, right? That's what I had in mind. But I did not expect it that the next period I would have, and like after a month or after a few weeks, that I didn't expect that one. So I was like, Lord, you told me I would get pregnant very early, but I didn't think it would be this early. So I was grateful. I was thankful. We thanked the Lord. We prayed about it, and that was it. I found out that I was pregnant. I think that same day I called um for the midwives. Yeah, no, I wanted to go to the doctor first and all these things. I called the midwife because for me, I wanted to do an official test that would make sure, that you're sure actually. So when I called, they all told me, no, don't come because it is the same test that we are going to use so it doesn't make sense for you to come and pay that money or whatsoever. I was like, okay. They asked me some questions to confirm. They said, yeah, don't worry. If you said you never miss your period and you miss it now and you did a test and it is positive, it might be that. So they gave me an appointment for after a month in April to do the first checkup. So it was the 4th of April. Yeah, the 4th of April. So we went there. I went together with my husband, and it was confirmed that I am pregnant. So yeah, it was officially, yeah. Okay, I knew because let's say I knew that it was that because my period didn't come anytime, so I was like, okay, good. So it was confirmed first that we were expecting. We kept it for ourselves till that day, or till that, because then it was a whole period, a whole month. So we kept it for ourselves until we were sure that that's it. So we told our parents. I told my sister, and that was it. Pregnancy, actually, I'm so thankful. I'm grateful to the Lord. I had from to compare if I compare what I hear from other people, their experiences and what they go through, I can say I had a easy pregnancy. I didn't experience any weird thing. I was not that. I think the first months, the first weeks, I was very weak, but that was because my iron was very low. Normally, it's something that I dealt with because now it's a bit soft. So it was very low normally, and then being pregnant, it became lower. So the first weeks I was better. I was feeling very weak. Then when I went for that checkup, they let me do some blood tests, and when they tested it, they now noticed that my iron level is very low. So they immediately, that same day, they called me the next day. I needed to go to get the drugs. So from there, I started feeling better because it was a very, how should I put it, very strong to put it. Yeah, the iron medicine that they gave me, or the vitamin that they gave me, was very strong. So after that, I started feeling better again. So in general, my pregnancy was chill. I didn't experience any bad thing. I was not sick. When my baby was growing and getting bigger, I'd become heavier. I would feel my back sometimes, but that was it. I was okay. I never got sick during my pregnancy. I was still, I was okay. I was eating, I was drinking. I did not have cravings. Did not have cravings or weird things. One thing I like to eat was pizza. There's one pizza I was maybe twice a week or 3 times a week I would eat that pizza. So that were the things. Pizza, fries. Yeah, but I didn't have any weird thing. Vomiting, I was not vomiting, but the iron vitamin that I was taking, there was a certain way to take it. It was either that you would drink it and after 30 minutes you would eat, or you would eat and then take it. But sometimes I would take it and then I would like to eat, and then I will notice, I don't know, sometimes I don't know, maybe the timing was too short or what, but then it will now trouble everything in there and I want to throw up. I think that happened 3 times. So that were the only times that I remember that I was vomiting. So as I said, I had a very easy pregnancy. There was only one time, I think, around 34 weeks, I guess, I had one very small bleeding, and they told me in the hospital, the moment I see blood or whatever, I should just go to the hospital. So we went there. They did some checkups, but they're nothing much. They kept me there for a day because they said they need to monitor it for a whole what I'm saying for a whole day. So I stayed there for 24 hours, but yeah, nothing special. So we left there, and then after, yeah, when the time was right, I went there. And what I mean by the time was right, so now I'll go to the next part, is the giving birth part. I had a planned C-section. So my C-section was planned for around 38 weeks. So yeah, that's how I gave birth. And to be honest, it was still, I was, because it was planned, I prepared myself. I was kind of prepared. Okay, yeah, you cannot prepare yourself for that moment itself. But what I did was that I tried to learn from other people. I watched many YouTube videos of people telling their stories. You had people had good experiences, other had bad experiences, but I didn't take anything too personal, but I just watched to see, okay, what can I expect, what can I use, what do I need, and all this stuff. Sorry, you can hear baby in the background. She wants to sleep. Sorry, I had to cut the video because she was screaming too much at some point. So yeah, I needed to stop. So as I was saying, what was I saying again? Yeah, C-section. So I watched many videos so I could learn from other people, and that helped me, to be honest. I was a bit, okay, I know this will happen, that will happen. And when I went there, when I had that blood thing, they gave me they took me to the room, yeah, the operation room and all stuff, to see how it looks. They explained some things to me. So all these things helped me to be prepared. It was not like, oh, because from what I've seen or heard from other people, most times you get a bad experience with C-section when it was not planned. When it's just they just brought it up. When maybe for something they saw something, say, oh no, you need to do a C-section immediately. In these cases, most times, because you're not prepared, it might feel like a bad experience, but thankfully I did not have that, so I could prepare myself. And yeah, it was good. The whole process was okay. It went by very fast. It was kind of weird because there were many nurses and doctors in the room that it was very busy, but everything went by very fast. So I'm thankful, I'm grateful, and also after everything, I healed very well. I healed very quick. Even my midwife was like, whoa, you are healing very well. So I'm grateful, I'm thankful, and yeah, I'm one of these people that have a positive experience with C-section. And talking about mom life, okay, as I said, I guess I'm very blessed. Someone yesterday, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, I went to my doctor, and I took baby with me, and baby was very quiet, and so was like, oh, you are very lucky. You are one of these lucky ones because your baby is a very good one. She was very quiet. I said, oh yeah, she is actually. So mom life is kind of being easy on me for now, and I pray it will continue like that. Mom life is very easy on me. I won't lie. I have a baby she's a very peaceful girl. Everyone that meets her says she's very peaceful. Last Sunday we had a celebration in church. My husband celebrated his birthday, so different people came. So she was there in her buggy, just chilling. And one of these guys said, "Wow, this is an exceptionally quiet baby." Yes, she is. So, and that occurs to every other thing about her. She sleeps very well. I don't have to cuddle her to sleep. She falls asleep by herself. I just drop her in her bed and she'll be playing. And that's why you could hear her, because she wants to sleep now. So she makes these sounds until she falls asleep. So that's how she do it, how she does it. Sorry, I don't have to cuddle her. And I breastfeed her, so she eats very well, she grows very well. So at this point, motherhood is very good to me. At the beginning, the first weeks, yes, then especially the first week, then yeah, you need to adjust to everything. And how I had a C-section and baby not being able to sleep very well yet. Every 2 hours you need to get her, change her, feed her, so all these things. But let's say from the first month we were okay, because from the second month she could fall asleep by herself. She's sleeping in her bed, in her co-sleeper beside me. I will just drop her in there, and the rest is history. So I'm grateful. I'm at home too, so that makes it a bit more easier to take care of her, and I have a lot of help from my husband. So yeah, it's very well. It is good on me. I'm very grateful for that. And I pray that for all my other sisters that are expecting or want to become a mother, I pray that your pregnancy, your your birth experience, and your mom life, especially if it is the first time, I pray that it will be a blessing to you, that it will not scare you off, because some people, these things can traumatize you. I know different people that, oh, they had one bad experience and that's it. They don't want to deal with it anymore. So I pray that all of us, all of you will have a good and positive experience. It doesn't matter if you do natural birth or C-section, anyone, let it be a positive experience. So that's my pregnancy, birth, and mom experience for now, especially the mom part for now. That's how it's been for me, and as I said, I'm very grateful. So if you want more tips and things like how I, especially with my C-section, what I use, what I did, if you'd like to hear more about that, I would like to share things that I bought, things that I didn't buy, especially for my baby, things that I'm using, things that I'm not using. If you want to know more about these things, what I did and whatnot, I let me know in the comment section, and I'll make a video on that. So that's it for this video. Thank you if you've watched till this part. Thank you. Feel free to like, to comment, and to share with other people. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.